This is where it's gonna happen. Gotham Comedy Club, right here, right next to Hotel Chelsea, another famous landmark. Hi, it's Greg Lyons. Yes, I'm gonna dust off my comedy routine and come here next, I don't know, Friday, February 7th, or Thursday the 7th. You gotta help me out, all right? I dug up my old comedy routine. I want you to take a look and tell me what you think is funny in the comments section, okay? If you don't think anything's funny, tell me that too. But the main thing is to tell me so that I can hone on the really funny stuff. And if there are any writers out there or any comedic writers and you have some suggestions, feel free to email them to me. If I use them, I'll make you your very own video. Yes, and then I'll bring you to Hollywood with me when I win. Anyhow, on the lonely star thing, you like when you bump into a celebrity? Have anybody? Well, tonight we had Chris Rock here opening for me. Thank you very much, Chris. But I was down Greenwich Village the other day. I bumped into Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh man, she is such a snob. She acted as if she had no idea that she and I have been sleeping together in my fantasies. No idea. You see, Britney Spears went and dyed her hair from blonde to brown. Yeah, she said she wanted to be taken more seriously as an artist. You know, it coincides with the release of her new album, Spank Me Daddy. Yeah, I met Steven Seagal once, too. Did you know he's a method actor? Zombie method, that's it. But anyway, speaking of actors, did you guys see the Oscars this year? Okay, good. Well, anyway, work with me here. Nicole Kidman won for Best Actress for The Hours. Nicole Kidman. She got a very strange call that night. Hello, Nicole. Oh, this is Michael Jackson. Congratulations on winning that Oscar. Can I buy your fake nose? Yeah. You know, they had no red carpet this year, so Joan Rivers and Melissa Rivers, they had nothing to do, you know, they were selling Oscar programs. But I don't do well with 9-to-5 jobs. Getting them. I don't interview well. You know, because, I mean, some corporate yachts always ask you that question, oh, well, Mr. Lyons, tell me, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Well, I hope to have achieved a prominent position within this organization so I can fire your ass. What do you want me to do, tell them the truth? Well, I'm just working here until I hit the lotto. Yeah, I mean, come on. Then they ask you, here's another great interview question. Tell me some of your negative traits. You know, again, they expect some suck-uppity answer like, oh, well, sometimes I just work too darn hard. Yeah, but I usually blurt out, well, when I'm at a party and they start passing the cocaine around, I just can't say no. But, you know, these guys, I mean, it's ridiculous. And then they actually, they're so invasive. They check your personal credit history. Well, Mr. Lyons, I see you've accumulated a great deal of unpaid bills. But I turn that right around, you know? Yeah, well, I see this company's stock has dropped 10 points today. Care to explain that? Or why don't they just ask the relevant question, you know, that pertains to the actual job? Like, does boring, repetitive work for low pay with zero chance of advancement excite you? But no. You know, and then they expect you to dress like an executive, you know, on a piddling salary. So I head down to Macy's men's department, checking out the suit. Hey, I really like this suit. Do you have something in a more affordable material, say, burlap? I'm telling you, about the only place I could actually afford to buy clothes was at the rummage sale at Men's Shelter. But, you know what I hate? I walk into a store for clothes, and the salesman is on me like a stalker. May I help you? Yeah, it makes me feel like an idiot. Like, yeah, how do you shop for a shirt? You know, and you know, there are actually, I read this story about a young woman who prostituted herself, not to put herself through college, but to buy designer clothing. She said it was less demeaning than being a waitress. Oh yeah? Well, when's the last time you heard a waitress caught BD from one of her customers? You know? All right, so remember that, ladies. Next time you got to spend you got to spend big bucks so you can look like a hooker, basically. How about SpongeBob? Any SpongeBob SquarePants people? There's one. She's clapping. She walks. You know, it's the marketing thing. They're selling you things. And I understand that. Okay, SpongeBob lunchbox, I can understand that. SpongeBob sheets and pillowcases, fine. But SpongeBob women's contraceptive device, I think it just overstepped the boundaries there of good taste. What's with these For Dummies books? You see these For Dummies books? You know, I've seen Shakespeare for Dummies, which is ridiculous because If you're a dummy, you shouldn't be reading Shakespeare. You might hurt yourself. All right, what's next? Dummy University? A dummy in the White House? Oh, I forgot. We already have that. You know, a friend of mine is actually jealous that whites don't have an N-word. No, he said to me, well, you know, whites should have an offensive word that only we can call each other. I said, we already have that. He said, no, we don't. I said, yes, we do. Republican. Oh, my goodness. Anyhow, do you ever see that commercial now? It's about new banking, and there's this guy out on the highway and somebody helps him with his car. This is where it's going to be. The Gotham Comedy Club. All right, so there you have it. So watch the comedy, tell me what you think is funny. Because I want to be on Last Comic Standing. And this is where it's going to happen, February 7th. Ciao.